Hello, this is Jack from Soholaunch, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the two social media features in Soholaunch Ultra. We have features for adding social media buttons and news feeds. First, I'll start off with the buttons. These are the social media buttons you can drag into the text editor. I'm going to go ahead and open up a page that I have set up. So for Facebook, it displays a like button that visitors can click, and this will display a like in your visitor's Facebook profile. And for Twitter, the button's just a standard tweet button, and this will allow your site visitors to tweet about the content on the page. And there's also additional buttons for Google Plus and StumbleUpon. So first, go into the edit pages and open up a page like you would any other kind of pages, as I did on my screen. I already have a page with a photo album, and I want to add buttons to the bottom of the album. So here's my album at the bottom down here. And what you'll do is grab the social media object up here in your list of objects at the top of the screen. You'll grab it and you'll drag it to the bottom of the photo album. Select which social media outlets you want to display at the bottom. You just uncheck and check which ones you'd like to display. And you can also display the social media account for each object, and this will just display the standard number of times that people have liked or tweeted the content. So I'm going to go ahead and just add all the buttons to the page by clicking Place Social Icons, and you'll see that it's been placed onto the cell that I dragged it on. So I'm going to save the page, and then I can view the page. And you'll see here at the bottom of the screen that the buttons have been added. If somebody clicks like on the Facebook icon, for example, it'll show that as one like for all your visitors, and the site visitor will show that the content is liked. So next, I'll show you how to display the news feeds from your Facebook or Twitter account on your site. For this, you'll need your Facebook or Twitter ID. This is a unique number associated with your account, and the site builder uses this number to identify which Facebook or Twitter page to pull the news feeds from. For this video, I'll only show how to add a Facebook feed. However, setting up a Twitter feed is very similar, and you should know how to do it once you see how to set up a feed for Facebook. The easiest way to find your Facebook ID is just to use a site that will retrieve it for you automatically. I will use Find My Facebook ID to get my Soholaunch Facebook page's ID. So I'll go ahead and navigate to myfacebookid.com. So here you'll see just a standard box for you to fill in the URL for your Facebook page. And usually your page's URL is just facebook.com / the name that you gave your page. So I'll go ahead and enter Soholaunch's Facebook URL. And then I'll click Lookup ID. And then this will display your Facebook page ID. So I'll go ahead and copy this. And go to the page that I'd like to add the Facebook page newsfeed to. So I'll go back into my Soho Weddings page. I'll go ahead and add this to a sidebar, since this is a very nice way to set up the social media newsfeed. So once I open up the sidebar, I'll take the newsfeed object and drag it onto a cell, and then I'll select which social media outlet I'd like to use for the newsfeed. And since I'm using Facebook, I'll go ahead and choose Facebook wall feed. You'll see there is a place to enter that Facebook ID, which I retrieved from this site. So since I've already copied it, I'm going to paste it onto that area. And there's also additional options to show how many posts you'd like to display. 6 is usually a good a good chunk of content if you have a lot of Facebook posts, so 2 or 3 may do just fine. There's also 3 additional options that you can show a follow us link, or hide the author names, or show images. Sometimes choosing all these can display a lot of content, so you might want to keep it minimal. For this, I'm just going to use the default settings. So I've entered the ID, and I'll go ahead and click OK, and I'll save the page, and then I'll go ahead and view the page. And you can see along our sidebars the site builder's pulling content from Soholaunch's Facebook page, and you can see the 2 latest updates that we've had. That's all you really need to do. It's pretty simple to set up the buttons in the news feed. The hardest part of the news feed is just finding the ID, but there's so many services out there that can do that for you that it's really not that difficult. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again next time.